Once we're subscribed, it's going to shoot us to this screen next. All right. And it says on the next several screens, let us know a bit about your schedule and lifestyle, so on and so forth. We're going to figure out what our schedule is, what our lifestyle allows. And after all that information is entered, the computer algorithm in here is going to determine your optimal diet to begin to set you on your way to your goals. So let's get on going. All right. So what we have here is an entire week of planning. It goes by calendar week, Monday all the way to Sunday. And each day we can customize every single little thing about the day. So let's go ahead and hit edit. So for Monday, our wake up time, we get to pick. So let's say we wake up at 8 a.m. That's something a reasonable person would wake up at, right? So then 8 a.m. wake up time, the app asks for your bedtime. So let's say we are just super on our money and we go to bed at 11 p.m. No crazy party hours for us. Next question. How many meals per day do you want to eat? So if you don't like to eat super often, grazing around like a rabbit, you want to have nice big hearty meals, just not that many of them, or maybe you have a busy schedule, clicking on 4 meals per day is totally cool. If you want 5 meals a day, that's fine. If you want 6 meals a day, that's totally fine too. The only real thing that's going to limit you on meals per day is that if you have, and we'll get to this later, more than one workout, if you have 2 workouts per day, it automatically only allows you to have 6 meals. Why? Because to refuel from those 2 workouts and to fuel for the next workout, you have to have a higher meal frequency in order to make sure the diet is super effective. So let's say we're not going to train twice a week in this example. We're going to make things real simple and just eat 4 meals a day, just as effective as 6 for almost every intent and purpose. Next up, our daily activity level, which means on the average Monday, and remember, we can always change this later throughout the diet as we modify our weeks potentially. On your average Monday, how active are you? All right. Mildly active basically means you move like very, very little, right? And if we're ever confused about what mildly active means, we have these little info icons, right? It says your job is quite a bit of sitting at work, but includes some activity as well. You don't do a whole lot on top of that. If this isn't enough of a description, you can always go to the Learn More icon right there. Click on that. It'll take you straight to the frequently asked questions in the app. You can navigate back, no problem. So, really good. We have the activity level that we have to pick. So if we're ever confused, we can go to there. Basically, mildly active is you don't do a whole lot other than maybe workouts. Moderately active is like your job and your lifestyle keep you up and about a little bit. Heavily active is you're moving pretty much all the time. And very heavily active is somebody like, that is a highly trained athlete and has a super physical job, like 6 children at home, is just literally just on the move, sweating all the time, construction worker type of stuff all day long, super hard workouts, just crazy. Almost nobody qualifies for very heavily active. That is incredibly rare. Now, heavily active, super rare. It happens. Moderately active, from what most people understand, is actually like a lot. Most folks in the modern Western world qualify as mildly active. Now, here's the thing. If you type in an activity level that's too high for what you really do, it's going to be that much harder for you to lose fat. So, if you are not sure which one you should qualify for, you're sort of mildly active, maybe a moderate, err on the side of less. That way, you have a way easier road ahead of you to achieve your fat loss goals. Plain and simple. So we're going to say mildly active is our case. And then the number of workouts per day. So on Monday, how many times do we train? Well, let's say you can pick anywhere from 0 workouts if it's a rest day to 2 workouts if it's actual training. Here's the deal. If you do any kind of workouts, you count them except if it's fat loss dedicated cardio. So if you go into the gym or being at home on your stationary bike at home and you just do pure cardio just for weight loss or fat loss purposes, not sport related, you don't actually count that as a workout. So that's still not a workout. So if you do cardio in the morning and weights in the evening, that's still just 1 workout per day. But everything else, like if you do, a workout of the day or anything like that, then you can put that as a workout. And if you have another workout, you put that as one too. Let's do, just as an example, 1 workout. We have an option here. Do we want a workout shake? Yes or no? So what is the benefit of a workout shake is that for workouts greater than about an hour in duration, usually an hour and a half or more, ones that are really, really hard, make us sweat a whole lot, a workout shake can slightly enhance performance in some cases. and it maybe sets up your recovery a little better. So if you're training super hard, 2-a-day training, you might want to consider shakes. If you're not training like what you would call just completely insane hard, 2-hour-long, super sweaty, back-to-back workouts, a shake is really just super optional. It's never going to hurt you, but it means you can have less whole food because the diet is a certain amount of food, and if you have shakes, it takes a little bit away from your whole food meals, like, your steak, your chicken, your broccoli, your rice, and puts it more into the shake. So if you like shakes, if you're really used to them, if you think they help you a lot, absolutely pick a shake. But if you're not super sure if you want a shake, you probably don't want a shake. So we're going to say yes to the shake just to show you an example of how to select that later. Guess what? It asks you when your workout starts. So you go to your start time for your workout. Let's say our workout we do after the workday is over. So we do 6 p.m. start, and let's say it's a simple 1-hour workout. So the workout ends at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. And then we pick our training intensity for that workout. What does intensity mean? Intensity is unfortunately a term we've inherited. It's not the greatest term. What it really means is how much work are you doing? Light workouts are something like the average WOD in CrossFit or something like that. You get in there and you're definitely working pretty hard, but it's not the most insane thing in the world. It's a little bit self-paced at times. It really kind of depends. Almost all weight training is a light workout, right? So when you're in the gym, you're taking a minute here between sets and stuff to look at your phone, almost always light workout. If you're jogging for sport, short of like really, really high distance or high speed type of stuff, you're really going to probably pick light. Moderate is what everyone thinks of as a really hard workout. So some CrossFit WODs will qualify as moderate workouts, back-to-back, supersets, that kind of thing, lots of movement. Moderate workouts can be a super hard back workout or a push workout in bodybuilding and powerlifting. Leg workout for sure. Almost all leg workouts are moderate. Hard is a workout in which you barely have a chance to breathe. You literally cannot speak during that workout. You're just, and you're moving and moving and moving. This would be like treadmill running, not jogging. It would be really, really crazy supersets. The hardest fitness and CrossFit workouts in the world, that kind of stuff. That is a hard workout. So remember, be super honest about what your workout is. It's not a badge of honor to pick one of the harder ones. Again, if you pick the workout as harder than it really is, the app feeds you more food, which means it has to make more adjustments later to get you in shape. So if you don't know if you're light or moderate workout, remember, light's still pretty tough. If you don't know if you're light or moderate, if you don't know if you're moderate or hard, choose err on the side of easier. So we're going to pick what's usually the case for most people, which is light. And then we hit next, and voila. Did you guys see that? Our Monday is done. Okay, notice the card turned blue, and we can go on to our Tuesday. But let's say, and the same thing for Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and all the other days of the week, same kind of programming, super straightforward. We just go in here, hit edit, and we do the same stuff. All right. But there's actually a simpler way to do this if a lot of your days are pretty similar. So let's say your Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are basically the same except for a couple of things. What you can do is go into Monday and you can say copy day 2. It means copy the schedule to any other day. So we can select Wednesday and we can select Friday because they're super similar. We say copy schedule, and it says at the top in green, Monday schedule copied to Wednesday and Friday. So what do? We go next, and look at that. Wednesday is completely identical to Monday, and so is Friday. Amazing. Thanks, computer programmers. So what we can do here is, let's say our Friday's almost the same, but let's say our workout's a little different. It's just a little shorter. So here we can say, hey, look, actually the workout ends at 6:45 and only edit what we need to edit. Boom. Just like that, we can go through our whole week and create our entire plan for the week. That's it. And just to save us a little bit of time in the setup, we're going to go ahead and copy Monday to everything. Voila. And when we're done, a new button appears. Look at that right there. It says finish. So as soon as we're done, we hit finish. And all of a sudden, it asks us a super important question. It asks us because, remember, the diet works by weighing you in. Right? You weigh in, you tell the app how much you weigh, and based on that information, it's going to adjust your diet to keep you on track. Right? So you're going to have to pick 2 or 3 non-consecutive days to weigh in, which means you can pick like a Monday or Thursday, Monday, Wednesday. You can pick Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Either one of them works. Let's just pick nice and easy, 2 days, Monday and Thursday, and it's going to send you a notification every single weigh-in day reminding you when to weigh in. Well, let's not make our notification before we wake up. I think, what is it? We wake up at 8 a.m. At 8:15, we can say send us notification. Boom. And then we're ready to go on.